Welcome to another Wraggys Beers, Wines and Spirits review. This is my week of doing um, beers that may get into the beers of the year. Obviously, if you watched the lager review earlier, you'll know that that was not. But anyway, forget about that. So this is a beer made in Sutton in Ashfield at FireRock Brewing Company. FireRock Brewing Company is a little pub that's probably the best craft beer place in Mansfield by some distance. Sutton in Ashfield, rather, by some distance. And it features a lot of FireRock Brewing beers. There's Bang the Elephant. There was Thornbridge, Trinity were there, Trinity BrewCo. So good range of different beers. Massive fridge full of bottles and cans. Also doubles as a bottle shop. And important for this video, it doubles even so as a brewing company. Now funnily enough, they already got an entrance into the beers of the year with that stunning, beyond stunning Imperial Rum and Raisin Stout. It truly was. It just goes to show you that the little guys can make beers just as good as these mega companies. In fact, most of the mega companies started off as little guys anyway. So yeah, that's FireRock Brewing. Mardy Bum is a couple of guys who were part of a place to brew. James and Craig. Craig won Op Heidel, a Nottingham homebrew competition. Something that I think this year I will join the ranks and save up and get all grain equipment as cheap as I can muster anyway. Because I'm not paying silly money. I never will. Never would anyway. But yeah, and I fancy going down that route myself. I've seen friends of the channel doing it, and it's interesting. It's interesting to do the brews that I want to do, and not be forced into buying beer kits that I'll have to play around with. Although playing around with beer kits is good, and I myself might enter some competitions. Got to start somewhere, haven't you? Yeah, that's a question. Just made me come up with an idea. What did Urban Chicken do with his old kit? Did he sell it? Okay, I bet he has sold it. But yeah, so there you go. You've all got to start somewhere. So, and this is called And It Goes Off. This is a Mexican hot chocolate Imperial Stout. I did have some the other week. I had a sneaky taste the other week while I was up at FireRock Brewing. And I've got to say, it was beautiful. It did go down a treat. Oh, it's got that bloody wax on it. It's a swine to get off. Oh, yeah, little plugger. If I was up the arse, I'd use a knife on it, but I'm not up the arse. Right, come on. Come on. Do hope the sound is okay. I'm losing my temper now. Yeah, got it. Whoa. Got the. Ooh. Ooh. So, a little bit on the lively side. I don't know if that's because of me trying to get into the bottle. Indeedy. Ooh. So, yeah. You can hear that, can't you? So, yes, a little bit lively. Not as crystal clear as it was when it came out the other week. I drank it the other week, absolutely crystal clear. So I know it's the way it is. I thought it was crystal clear anyway. I don't know. You never know sometimes, do you? So, Plenty on the floor anyway. So it is what it is, I suppose. These things happen. So it looks like a brown pour. Ooh. Chocolate, chili on the nose. Oh, that's got some good fire. So I'm not sure whether this is the intended. It might have been black the other week. I can't remember now. The only way I'd know if I went back to my short video the other week when I was actually in the brewery and some was poured out for me. Now, if I was to leave this for 20 minutes, like with most home brews, you leave it, and obviously now whether I've stirred that up or there was something else, I don't know. I'll basically, I think as I'm trying to get open, I'm actually stirring it. So maybe it's on me. And I'm always wary with that, with beers, that it sometimes you can be the person who's causing the issues, and it's not the beer causing the issues. But nonetheless, lively pour. Definitely getting chocolate on the taste. And God, I miss my legs. Yeah. God, I'll have to lick the floor later. Oh, really impressive fire on the taste. I was shown the chilies they put into it. Now, I'm not a chili person. Last time I had chili, it didn't end well. Yeah, working on the aviaries one day at the Arboretum. I used to look after the birds as well at one stage. I'm a gardener. It wasn't my intended job. Plus, you went home stinking. Don't eat your dinner while I'm talking. And anyway, yeah, the smell of bird shite. And buggers would poo in your hair if you didn't know. Fly buggy, wouldn't they? It's like, yeah, a bit of dam busters. Let's get him. Straight on his head. Anyway, I'm in there one day. Got this chili. And I've been in there millions of times, breaking peanuts apart and all that. He gets this chili. Breaks it apart with your fingers. Gives it some of this. And then I had a right itch on my head. And I thought, oh God, I need to go for a wee. So I went down to the toilet. And I weighed into. Jesus Christ. Within about 20 minutes, I'm absolutely on fire. My head's on fire. And my bits down below are on fire. And Jesus Christ. So ever since that day, and that was a good while ago now. It's been 11 years since I was at the Arboretum. And my God, has it gone downhill. Anybody who lives in Nottingham near the Arboretum, it's a shadow, a mere shadow of its former glories. I'd love to take it back, take it out of council hands, have the money to look after it, get some gardeners in who actually want to do gardening, who actually can work brilliant, and I could turn that place around. We could grow our own stock. It's something. 20 years of my life put into that place, and it kills you. In any case, I need to sort this out. I'm just not happy that it's better. So yeah, it's. I'm not sure if that's the intended now. Maybe I was drunk when I tried it. The taste, don't get me wrong, it tastes absolutely amazing. Like I say, not a big fan of chili, but the taste on this is. like warming up from the inside. Chili. I tell you what, it's got me interested in. I'll tell you some of the ingredients in this, and so it's firerockbrewing.com. And does it tell you the ingredients? Yeah, it does. So the ingredients are obviously water, barley, wheat, oats, hops, honey, chilies, muscovado sugar, lactose, vanilla, cocoa nibs or cacao nibs, tequila, rum, yeast, and allergens are barley, wheat, oats, and lactose. So, yeah. So there we go. Now, for a first beer from Mardy Bum, this, it's a truly stunning beer. If it's the same beer that they released in the summer when I was at Bang the Elephant's Brewing Company, that was the last time I was there. Oh no, I went there. Oh, a town again after that. Yeah. Then I'm sure it was black, and I'm sure it was black the other week. So maybe me stirring it up, although it is brown in colour. You look, the colour's brown. So would it settle? No, I haven't got time to let it settle. So, nonetheless, so I'll have a little bit, I'll chat a little bit, and then we'll, wow, the fire from the chili. Oh, it's a whammon, it's a whammon. Now, should this have been drank cold? Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Obviously, there may be some comments later. I didn't really shake the bottle, but I just brought it down from the house. So would chilled have been better? I know some beers, especially homebrew beers, you have to chill them, otherwise you get Yui McSpewy. I mean, it's settled down lovely, and it's darkening up in colour now. It's going that more black brown than brown, which is how I remember it. Yeah, when I drank it at the FireRock itself. Interesting. It was brown on the floor, mind you. I was told yesterday by a brewer that it looks like I've got a tendency to like beers with lactose in, stouts with lactose in. So never really noticed myself. I just like beers that taste nice and the beers that I like, but it's interesting. And today there's one with lactose in, so kind of interesting. I don't know what that means for me. Obviously, I'm not obviously not lactose intolerant, as some people are out there. Oh, flavors immense. That chili, the chocolate. Nice and boozy. Yeah, it's certainly going darker. So the longer I leave this, the darker it's going to go. Interesting. I don't understand any. I'm not that much of a brewer that I know anything about what happened. Or was there elements that where that came out? I don't know. Hmm. Certainly irrespective of the cloudiness and what happened with the bottle, stuff happens. The aroma and the taste is just up there with some of the best beers that I've tasted this year. And that's not bullshit either, you know. I don't do bullshit anyway. Yeah, and I'm not paid by anybody to do beer reviews. If I wanted to be brutal on beers, I would be every day of the week. But it's not really me. It's not really the Wraggy way. And I certainly don't give lagers 9 out of 10 when they're, you know, it's a normal supermarket lager. Not that I score out of 10 either. But anyway, bloody hell, that's got some wallop to it. That fire. Now, as somebody who likes ginger beers, and likes fire in the ginger beers, this is absolute down Wraggy Avenue. You know, you haven't turned that term for a while. I will, when I do my grain brewing, I will actually bring out a beer called Wraggy Avenue, and yeah, and I may even get like bottles and actually bottle it up. But obviously, it won't go commercial, obviously, but it will. I will save some for select people and maybe even the odd brewer and say to him, what do you think? Yeah, like a special edition, super special edition, Wraggy Avenue. It's got to happen, hasn't it? I'll make it happen myself. But, wow. So the ABV is hitting home as well. I think it's 11%. Yeah, 11%. The ABV is certainly hitting home. And it's a cracker of a beer. Obviously, like I said, when I had it at FireRock, I'm sure it was crystal clear. Certainly didn't do what it did there. So I can only assume that maybe the best temperature to drink it, to start off drinking it, is cold. And not to wiggle the bottle too much about when you're trying to get the bloody cap off. Why did they use? I mean, out of curiosity, why did they use wax on bottles? Is it a posh thing, or is it to stop bottles popping? You know, coming off, because the strength of the wax stops them coming open. I've always wondered that, because I had the same thing with Ninkasi, and oh god, I had some issues opening that bottle. But the beer tasted like, you know what? So farmhouse. Yeah, not my particular, not a style that I actually. I need to drink more of it and get acquainted with it before I can actually go down Ninkasi Avenue again. You know, we'll see how we go with that one. So need to knock off soon because I'm near that 19-minute barrier. So obviously it's a cloudy pour for me, cloudy brown, edging on black on the inside. It looks black on the inside, on the nose. Chocolate and chili on the taste, fiery chili, chocolate, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. For me, only because of what happened with the bottle would it not get into a beers of the year, but nonetheless a stunning beer, taste wise, an absolute immense beer, a true belting beer. You know, well worth going to FireRock if they've got it on keg in store in the pub rather, or even get another bottle, but be wary if it's an issue on that side, or it's an issue on my side. I can't tell you that. But for me, a good 4.55. Yeah, cracking beer. Cheers all.